One of the most diverse Assassin's Creed titles yet, Unity is set to release on October 28th for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. But what do we actually know about this anticipated game? This video will bring you up to speed on everything we know so far for Assassin's Creed Unity. A new assassin, a new setting, and a whole new way to play. Assassin's Creed Unity is the next generation of Assassin's Creed. The game has been rebuilt from the ground up specifically for the next generation of consoles and the latest PCs. One of the biggest changes to Unity is the ability to navigate down a building. Previously, you'd climb up a building, race across the rooftops, and then find a haystack for a leap of faith. And now in Assassin's Creed Unity, they have a new mechanic called Controlled Descent, which is more exciting according to Ubisoft. It allows you to do more things that are different each time. This also adds to the sense of joy of being free and doing whatever you want. You'll need that extra freedom of movement as the buildings are now all designed at a 1:1 scale, meaning that they're all full size. The way an assassin will move in Unity will be radically different from any previous Assassin's Creed title. And for those of you who didn't know, Unity is set in Paris during the French Revolution, which was one of the bloodiest, most chaotic periods in world's history. And since Unity is set during one of the bloodiest periods of all time, when it comes to combat, Ubisoft went to the core values of the game, but then executed everything on a next-gen level. Quote, "We actually made combat a little bit harder than before. The assassin is still a very skilled fighter. He can easily dispatch an individual or a couple of guards or enemies. But we also wanted the game to be a little bit more realistic. Enemies are both smarter and tougher, but so is the assassin. Mission structure has also been changed, or to put it more directly, missions no longer have a set structure. In previous games, you'd be given a defined set of goals, you would achieve them, or you'd start over. Unity uses a system called AMM, otherwise known as Adaptive Mission Mechanic. Let's lay out a typical scenario from previous games. Let's say you're tailing a Templar, and if you get spotted, the mission might be over. That's no longer the case. In Unity, they may tell you to figure out where he's going. That means you can tail him if you like, and if you get spotted, the tail could turn into a chase. If you lose him altogether, your goal switches to locating your target, so it's up to the player when he's deciding what to do. Now let's talk about the main assassin in Unity. Every assassin finds his way into the Creed in his own way. With that said, Arno Dorian's journey is about redemption. Arno was a witness to a great loss, and he feels responsible for that, and feels he could have prevented it, but he didn't. So Arno seeks out the assassins, and it's said that he's stealthier, deadlier, and more ruthless than any before him, and his main weapon is the Phantom Blade, which adds throwing abilities to the Hidden Blade. Along with the single player experience, Assassin's Creed Unity also lets up to 4 players to join and take on story driven missions within their game worlds. Each mission is a self-contained story, and each of those missions can be played multiple times, tackled in multiple ways, offering a different experience depending on how you decide to play. Also, when you're playing co-op, you're actually playing a memory of Arno performing a Brotherhood mission for the Assassin's Brotherhood. And for those wondering, yes, there will be a present day according to Ubisoft. It's very different than anything you've ever seen in any of the past Assassin's Creed titles. Black Flag was different, this is more different. And this is what we know so far for Assassin's Creed Unity. I want to take this time to thank you, especially if you made it all the way to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like on this video. It really helps me out a lot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Please like this video and subscribe for more from Ubicentral.